Hi, first grade readers. Happy Monday. Remember how I told you in this unit we're going to travel to new places and meet new characters? Well, today I'm inside a new story, and you may have heard this story before. But today we get to try something new that readers do when they read folk tales and fairy tales with characters in them. So today we're going to be learning how to bring our stories to life because our authors in these books, they want us to read them like they wrote them. They want us to read the characters with expression. We want to have liveliness. We want to be fluent. And we also want to show expression in our face and use different volume as we read. Sometimes the reader might use a pop out word, and sometimes they might want us to read quiet. So today we're going to be traveling to a place where there's three little piggies and a big bad wolf. Thumbs up if you know what book I'm talking about. We are going to travel to the story of the three little pigs. And I know you may have heard this story before, but you might not have done what we're about to do. We're going to bring this story to life with our voices. So I'm going to share my screen. I want to show you how we can do that today. So I'm going to share my screen to show you how we can use our stories to bring our voices to life. So let's share my screen. All right, there we go. Okay, so in Schoology today, you will see this chart, and this is just some reminders of how to use your voice to bring your stories to life. So we want to make sure our book sounds smooth. So we need to pause when we see punctuation and make sure that we're reading sentences correctly. We want to make our voices sound like the characters. Like I want to zoom in. So if your character is a wolf, you want to sound like kind of mean and angry like a wolf. And if your character is a princess, maybe you want to sound calm and nice. If you want to read like a professional storyteller with props, gestures, and sound effects. So if your story has sound effects, we want to say those. So if you're reading The Billy Goat's Gruff and it says, "Who's that tripping over my bridge?" Boom, boom, boom. So we want to act it out, and we want to pop out important parts. Just like we write pop out words, authors use those for us to read. So we're going to listen to the story of the three little pigs, and you guys are going to help me. You guys are going to be the big bad wolf. So when the big bad wolf comes in my story, I want to hear you guys saying his part, and I will help you. We want to sound like professional storytellers. Are you ready? The Three Little Pigs by George Bridge. Hard work pays off. Just ask the three little pigs. The three little pigs built three different little houses. The oldest pig built his house out of straw. The middle brother said, "Hey, big brother, I know that might be fast, but you may want to be careful because it's not built to last." The big brother just laughed. The youngest pig built his house out of sticks. The middle brother said, "Hey, little brother, I know that might be fast, but you may want to be careful because it's not built to last." The little brother just laughed. When the middle brother built his house, he built it out of bricks. His two brothers said, "Hey there, little brother, I know that's built to last, but we sure are getting bored. Why can't you build it fast?" And the two brothers laughed and laughed and laughed. Later, a wolf came and blew on their houses. He huffed. Can everyone huff? He puffed, and he blew the straw house down. He huffed. Can you guys huff? And he puffed, and he blew the stick house down. One more time. He huffed, and he puffed, but the brick house would not come down. And the middle brother just laughed. Can you guys all laugh? With the two of their houses gone, the brothers decided to move in together in the brick house. They all said, "I guess hard work pays off." And they laughed and laughed and laughed. Oh no, there's the wolf going away. Okay, so that is just one version of the Three Little Pigs. But I want you to think about what we just did. When Mrs. Bouchow was reading as the narrator, I sounded like myself, like Mrs. Bouchow reading a book. But when it was the pig's turn to talk, I changed my voice. And when it was the wolf's turn to talk, we wanted to sound angry and we wanted to show what he was doing. So he was huffing and puffing. So we showed that with our bodies, with our voices. We even can act it out. So today, your goal is to read some fairy tales or folk tales in Epic, Mac and Via, in your book box, or even on RazKids. And I want you to bring your story to life. So you can act it out. You can use different voices for each character. And I want you to look out for characters' voices. When there's quotation marks, that's telling you that the character's talking. So that's when you change your voice to sound like them. So I hope you have fun using your voice to bring stories to life today. There's nothing to post to Schoology today, but thank you for helping me read The Three Little Pigs and bringing our voices and stories to life.